Motiejunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. 4 on the clock. Back to Bogut. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1. 3 straight misses here to start the second half.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Golden State gets called for the foul. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 13. Motiejunas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Houston.
As we're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the 3-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
That doesn't go either for Green.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here's Barnes. And he goes in for the dunk.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Ariza dishes to Howard. Ariza kicks to Howard. Here's Beverly. Howard trying to free himself up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Beverly.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
It's beautiful when they play the game like this.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. And it's Green missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And 12 points for Barnes. To the middle. Here's Ariza. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Houston moving it around. Here's Harden. Misses the three.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc. Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Bogut the pass to Green. Hangs in the air. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Beverly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson from long range. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Warriors lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Hey, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Harden kicks to Moniunas. It's tipped. The feed to Beverly. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Thompson for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Barnes. Outside Curry. For the 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. The Rockets trail. Moniunas dishes to Harden. And he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost. Oh! The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it does. The steal there, as gutsy a play defensively as you're going to see.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Jason Terry is checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Ariza. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
In the corner, Harden. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for Houston. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Harden. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And it's Terry off the drive. Kicks it out to Ariza. Terry against Thompson. Harden outside. Goes up again. And he nails that one right through the net. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know what? Didn't find him.
My! How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Kev.
Ariza goes in.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Pass to Harden. Back to Ariza. Here's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead. From deep three-point range, it falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Talk about confidence to pull up from out there. And what skill to knock it down. Now, that's major league there, folks.
Yeah, no doubt about his toes on that one. He was way back.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Sinks it. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Ariza outside. Fires from deep. Harden's shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 8. Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 8. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
Here's Smith. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution.